Hey, it's Aaron, and here's a few things that we've done to the Lifeproof Free for the iPhone 5S. This is the first rugged case that we've gotten our hands on. It's sitting at the bottom of a swimming pool. And please be aware that it's going to have a negative effect on your flash photography.
They cut out a hole in the screen protector here.
Real usage, real reviews. Mobile reviews, a.ca. So this is the first rugged case for the iPhone 5S that we've reviewed that is Touch ID compatible. Now up until this point, we've got about three. We've got the OtterBox Preserver, Atlas ID, and the Lifeproof Free for the iPhone 5S. Now there's two fatal flaws that would actually make me unrecommend this case even though it scores very, very well, and that's the fact that the Touch ID is even more flakier than it usually is, and the hole for the two-tone flash isn't big enough for the two-tone flash to work properly. Now, if unlocking your phone and taking pictures in low light conditions aren't important to you, then yeah, this is definitely a great case for you to get. So Lifeproof is a case manufacturer that makes a lot of cases for iOS devices, and despite the fact that I've just said that this case is fatally flawed, this is still a very good case for everyday use. Now, based on our rating system, we gave this case a score of 4 A's out of 5. And that's still very, very high despite the fact that, the Touch ID is flaky and the two-tone flash hole isn't big enough. Our rating system is actually based on 3 categories, which is design, protection, and functionality. Design deals with the weight and bulk, ease of installation. Protection deals with, how waterproof it is and whatnot. And then the functionality is how well you can actually use your phone inside the case. Now, in terms of design, we gave it 4s across the board. Weight and bulk, this is a very lightweight case, and it doesn't add a lot of bulk to your iPhone. So it's good for everyday usage. In terms of the ease of installation, again, Lifeproof cases, they're very easy to take apart to install and uninstall your phone from the case. In terms of the build quality, this is actually one of the best things about Lifeproof cases is that they provide enough rubbery parts that it's grippable, but they also make sure that it's not too grippable that you can't easily slide it into your pocket. And that's one of the reasons why we like the Lifeproof cases so much. Now, if you want to see more, we've done an up-close video for the Lifeproof Free as well as an unboxing and installation video. So those are in the annotations somewhere on the screen. So if you're looking for that kind of information, do check that out. Now, in terms of protection, there is a reason why Lifeproof calls themselves Lifeproof. This case does protect your phone from everyday life. And in terms of droppability, we dropped it, from the normal 6 feet, as well as we did a parkour drop for the iPhone, which didn't go as well as we thought it should be. But again, we feel very comfortable dropping our iPhones in the Lifeproof Free. In terms of water protection, this case will protect your phone. Now, when we did our water test, we didn't take into the ocean. We actually just dropped into the bottom of a pool at about 3 to 4 feet. In the video, I said that this nub, you can actually attach a wrist strap to it, and I just realized that if you pull hard enough, this piece comes out, and then you can easily thread a wrist strap, which Lifeproof does not include, through that little hole at the bottom. But the whole thing gets installed, you have a wrist strap, and your little nubby has this little tail on the end of it. So I don't know how well that functions, and I don't know if Lifeproof intends for you to do that, but I know that this hole has nothing to do with the waterproofing, it just keeps the nub to the case. In terms of screen protection, it's the same material that's been used for all the other free products that we've tested, and we've actually done drops face first onto the ground by accident with these free products, and the screen comes out unscathed. Screen protection is fairly high for the Lifeproof Free for the iPhone 5S. Now, the last category is the design category, and it really deals with the usability of the device as well as the viewability and usability of the screen. In terms of using your device, you can easily access, the volume buttons, the mute ringer switch, as well as the home button, but the Touch ID sensor is incredibly finicky. Now, the Touch ID is kind of finicky on a good day. I constantly have to reprogram the Touch ID for my fingers because, apparently my fingerprint changes a lot. But with the Lifeproof Free for the iPhone 5S, it's very difficult. So after 3 tries, your phone gets pushed to the unrecognized print, and you actually have to type in your passcode, which is kind of annoying because that's one of the better features of the iPhone 5S is that you don't have to do that. Also, the hole for the two-tone flash isn't big enough. So when you take a lot of low light photos using the two-tone flash, one side's going to be much cooler than the other side. They're going to be complete opposite. One's going to be really cool and one is going to be really warm. Now, if you don't look for that, you don't really notice it, but hey, we figure if you're going to be spending, $70 to $80 on a case, you'd figure that the two newest features for the iPhone 5S would be addressed in this case, and they're not. And that's why we hammered it for its usability for the Lifeproof Free for the iPhone 5S. In terms of the viewability and the usability of the screen, it is like the old one. It is very, very good. You can easily access your control center as well as your notification center. There isn't a lip around the touchable area, and which is nice because a lot of the other rugged cases do, and I've got really fat thumbs and I have difficulties getting to the entire screen. Many of our viewers have commented on the rainbowing effect of the screen, and it has improved over the Lifeproof Free for the iPhone 5, but it has not disappeared. Now, in my everyday use, I didn't really notice it, and again, I didn't really notice it before, but if you are one of those people who really don't like that rainbowing effect, it is still there. You would have to really look hard for it. With the screen on, looking at it straight on, you cannot see the rainbowing effect. You'd have to look really hard for it. So all in all, this is a fairly good case for the iPhone 5S. We gave it a score of 4 A's out of 5. If you need any clarification about how we score our stuff, there is a rating video found in the links below in this video. Now, if you got a free for the iPhone 5S whose hole is a little bigger or different than the one that we do have, leave them in the comments section below because we would really like to know if Lifeproof actually fixes that problem. I'm Aaron the Ho. If you have any questions about this case, do leave them in the comments section below. We've got a comparison video between the Lifeproof Free and the OtterBox Preserver, and that's going to be in the annotations as well. Find us on Google+, Twitter, as well as Facebook, and keep your phone safe with this case. But if you're looking to take really awesome two-tone flash photos with the two-tone flash, I wouldn't get this one.